How much do you weigh? It's not a question that people get asked on a regular basis, right? Unless you're me, of course. The first female to win The Biggest Loser. So when people ask me how much I weigh, I don't answer the question. In fact, I dance around it and I give some kind of generic answer, until now. You guys all know my story. When I first went on The Biggest Loser, I stood on that huge scale and for the first time in years, admitted how much I weighed. In those biker shorts and that sports bra, it was mortifying. I admitted and got to see that I weighed 234 pounds. I couldn't believe it. 234 pounds? Why did I do it? Because I needed to make a change, and admitting how much I weighed was the first step towards that change. You saw me battle as I fought every second of every day to lose that weight. And then I was eliminated. Mom and I were eliminated. We were voted off. And then you saw me come back to that Biggest Loser campus, and I was stronger than ever. And I won. I was the first female to win The Biggest Loser. When I stepped on that scale at the finale, I weighed in and I lost 112 pounds. It was almost half of me. I weighed 122 pounds. It was all about the numbers. But why are we so obsessed about the numbers? Instead of asking people how much you weigh, shouldn't we be asking, like, how do you feel? Are you healthy? Are you active? Are you happy? I weighed 122 pounds for exactly 2.2 seconds of my life. They were good, and I looked fantastic, but it wasn't realistic for my body. My body was shutting down. In fact, I even lost my menstrual cycle. It was a competition. The Biggest Loser is about winning, and I made the adult decision to train like an athlete so I could win the competition. But in that, I gave the world permission to ask me about my weight. So I'm gonna tell you this. I obviously don't weigh 122 pounds. You know it, and I know it. Clearly, I've gained some weight. I've had some struggles over the last couple of years, and I've gained 5 pounds here, 5 pounds there, and it's adding up. It always does. Trust me, I can hear the whispers when I walk away, or sometimes when I walk into a room and the first thing that happens is you look me up and down. It doesn't feel very comfortable. Would you feel comfortable if I did that to you? Let's talk about this for a second. How much do you weigh? Does it really matter? Tell me this, would you rather weigh like 110 pounds and be weak? Or would you rather not care what the number on the scale says, but be healthy and active and being happy? I ran 13 half marathons last year. The doctor has given me a clean bill of health. I'm healthy. So for the first time since winning The Biggest Loser, I'm getting on the scale in front of the cameras. I can tell you it's not gonna be easy. I've gained weight. But if it takes me being honest with myself and being honest with you to get back on track, then I'm ready. You're gonna see me get on the scale in just a few minutes. It's what I need to do to get motivated and inspired. In fact, this season on Live Big with Vincent, it's all about inspiration. In the weeks ahead, you're gonna meet some amazing people. People whose stories will prove that I can do it, that you can do it, and that we can do it. Remember Carmen Martinez, a married mother of 2 who lost her way?
What's wrong with me? Why can't I fix this on my own?
Well, come along as Carmen takes us on her very first half marathon, 13.1 miles. There are no more excuses. I hear people say all the time that they can't afford to eat healthy. Well, get ready to meet Papa Joe Aviance. His secret to budget grocery shopping will outright shock you. And meet Kimberly Fowler. She was diagnosed with a life-threatening health condition.
I was hit by a car in a race.
But her story will definitely get you moving. Oh, and then there's David Kimmerly. He was that overweight kid that people made fun of. Well, wait until you see him now. Once again, I'm bringing my mom along for the ride. So you never know what's going to happen.
I don't know why you do.
You're gonna see what moved Mom to tears, and you're also gonna see Mom take on her first 5K. Plus, together, Mom and I are taking on our biggest challenges yet. You're not gonna wanna miss a single episode of this season's Live Big with Vincent. Coming up.
Well, let's have you step on the scale.
I'm about to do something that scares me to death. Are you gonna say it out loud? Oh my God, that just is hard to even see. Next time you're making turkey loaf or turkey meatballs, try using oatmeal instead of breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs can be low on nutritional value and high on salt content, where oatmeal is a great source of fiber and has been proven to help lower your cholesterol. All you have to do is put your oatmeal in your food processor or your blender, pulse it for about 30 seconds, and you can also add any spices you'd like. I'm about to do something that scares me to death. Like, I don't do this. I don't want to do this. I am going to get on the scale. Why am I getting on the scale? Because I don't, I just want everybody to know how much I weigh so I don't have to feel bad about it. It's about to get real.
So we're gonna have you step on the scale, and it's been a while since you've actually weighed yourself, or?
Yeah, well, I mean, one of the things that, like, after I won The Biggest Loser, you know, I weighed 122 pounds for 2.2 seconds. It's been 5 years since I won, and I've seen myself gain at least 5 pounds a year. I think since I passed my 5-year anniversary, people always said if you can just keep it off for 5 years, you'll be fine. And so now I'm kind of like, okay, well, I'm stuck in the middle. You know, I'm not where I was, obviously, when I was on The Biggest Loser. I can't communicate to people how I need support because I'm too embarrassed to tell the truth of where I'm at. And I think that this is why I wanted to do this. I feel soft, I feel fat.
Let's have you step on the scale, then we'll measure your fat percentage after we get the weight.
Are you gonna say it out loud?
No.
Okay.
If
I close my eyes, I don't know yet?
Yeah, you could step in reverse.
I think I might feel better
or
if I
sideways.
saw it on paper versus like, yeah, I don't know, okay. I'm nervous to get on the scale. Telling the truth is hard sometimes. I know what it feels like to step on a scale when you're not happy with where you're at. Oh my God, okay. My heart is beating so fast. The world's about to see my weight.
Is that close to what you think you were at?
Yeah. Oh my God, like that just is hard to even say. I weigh 167.6 pounds. I was 122 pounds when I won The Biggest Loser. I weigh 167.6 pounds. I've gained over 45 pounds in, 6 years.
You are 5'5" and a little bit more, and at that weight, it's not bad.
I honestly feel like that's way too much for me.
You're probably thinner than most Americans are, so that's to put things in perspective.
I knew I loved you.
So how much fat do you think you have?
Well, I started at 47% and then I got down to 11.
You're at 20.9%. You really have no pounds to lose.
I thought my goal would be 130. Is what I was hoping that I'm planning on.
130 pounds? It's gonna be pretty thin though.
I don't feel like I'm where I need to be, and I do feel like I need to lose weight for my own self. I want to fit my jeans. I guess I've just gone from people being like, oh my God, you're so much smaller than you were on TV. Like, you look so much smaller, to now, like, people don't say anything, so I know that they're thinking like, oh, she's like gained weight. I feel like a hypocrite. I feel like a loser.
She's being unnecessarily hard on herself, as with most people who have dieted and exercised and lost a lot of weight. When they see that weight creep in, the last thing they want to do is be back where they started off.
I think that people expect me to be less. Honestly, like right now, I have a lot of shame attached to my weight, just because I feel like it's like the elephant in the room. Like, I feel like every time I walk somewhere, someone like judges me, like they look me up and down. I'm the one Biggest Loser that never gained her weight back. And here I am, like, I've gained some weight back. I didn't gain my weight back, but I've gained weight. I think just mostly lately, it's just, I haven't been paying attention to my portions.
Do you think your exercise has gone off a little bit?
Oh God, for sure.
She's in front of the TV and she has to maintain the image. But I think that's the attractiveness of Allie, is that it's a struggle.
I think that this was really good for me, though, to talk to Dr. Lou so that I can start getting support again. I think that I've put myself like in this space of aloneness, and I have all these people in my life that want to support me, but I've been
too embarrassed and ashamed to admit and find out exactly where I was, so I can't talk about it.
And now I'm off to Seattle to host a Live Big group workout. And I'm learning the only way to help myself and others is to talk about my struggles.
What caused you to start gaining some weight?
It was just little by little I got away from what I know works for me. It's over the last 2 years I've gained 30 pounds. Everybody wants to talk about my weight, but you kind of need to, because as long as they weren't asking me and I wasn't sharing, it was this secret and it was something I couldn't do something about.
It's funny, when I struggle with stuff in my life, it's always those people that have those issues that come and ask me questions.
As good as I am at counting calories and knowing what I put in my mouth and knowing what I burn, and I can be really focused on that and I can have success and I can win in that, for whatever reason, I haven't figured out how to do it together.
I'm kind of like just bearing it all, and it feels good. I feel like, oh my God, I'm actually telling fans and people that have respected me and looked up to me. I don't want to disappoint them. To be able to talk about it is liberating. Still to come.
I just don't feel very loved right now, and I can justify why nobody loves me right now.
Be sure to live big on social media. Like Allie Vincent on Facebook. Follow her on Twitter, Pinterest, Google+, and Instagram. And be sure to check out the Live Big page on livewellnetwork.com.
I weighed 122 pounds when I won The Biggest Loser. I just weighed in at 167.6 pounds. I have gained over 45 pounds. How did I let myself get here? I don't know, and I don't care, because now it's time to do something about it. Right now I'm driving to my surprise destination. I'm in the middle of LA traffic without a clue of where I'm going. I've just been given another Live Big challenge, and of course, you know, it's a secret and nobody's gonna be telling me anything, and I have to be ready for everything. But now with this whole my weight's on the table, I'm having a little bit more anxiety of what might be coming my way. I wasn't even told an address. I'm being told directions as we go.
Don't get off.
Oh, that was a close call. Am I going to driving school? Is that where I'm going?
You're up for any challenge we give you, right? What about posing naked for an art class?
Absolutely not. I would never pose naked for an art class. No way. If it is really a class of sketching, I think I might have a heart attack and puke. Are we going surfing? My mind is definitely spinning right now to think of where we're possibly going. Maybe we're learning how to sail. Going to medical center? Are we at the doctor's? Are we at Dr. Lou's? Oh my God. Being at Dr. Lou's office right now means, you know, because I know I haven't done what I need to do. It's been 2 months since my first weigh-in.
Do you like surprises?
I do like surprises. This isn't, I think, like I don't know. This is more of a setup than a surprise, which is a different thing. I'm pissed. I think that if you would have told me that I was gonna go weigh in, I would say we should save like the camera time and the effort, because I know that I've gained weight instead of lost weight. I'm not ready. I don't want to get on the scale. I'm feeling upset, I'm feeling mad. I feel like my cheeks are on fire. I feel like I'm gonna cry. I don't want them to see the number.
Why are you covering it?
Because I don't want you guys to see it, because I gained weight and I don't want to, since the last time I weighed in, so.
Jump back up.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Why?
Because I've gained weight,
But you see people in the expos all the time and they say I've gained weight, and you always say to them, but you know how to lose it. So
I do know how to lose it. I
so
think
why don't you?
Well, honestly, I
It's a
feel
number.
like it is a number, and honestly, it's weird. Ever since I was here, I don't know. I know how to do it, and that's what is so weird. And I've been thinking about why I've gained weight. I don't want to be here. I'm embarrassed. Okay, I'm gonna get on the scale. It's 174, 75. 130. So there.
I'm gonna break it down here for you right now. When I won The Biggest Loser, I was 122 pounds. When I first weighed in at Dr. Lou's office, I weighed 167.6 pounds. I just weighed in and I weigh 175 pounds. That means that I've gained over 50 pounds since winning The Biggest Loser.
I've been thinking about like why I've gained weight, and there's like lots of different things, but I think that it's on some levels being unhappy, on some levels like feeling out of control, on some levels just avoiding depression. I feel guilty even saying that because I feel like why would, like, especially people watching this show, they'd be like, well, that's, give me a break, Allie, like what do you have to be depressed about? And I don't even know.
I don't know.
When my mom wants me to go on diet pills and wants me to, like, you know, have surgery or do whatever so I don't have to worry about it, and I don't want to do that.
I feel sad for her, you know, because I know what a struggle it is.
Lately I look in the mirror and I see fat. I feel like a big like hunk of blood, and I'm at that point where it's like that 30 pounds of either I get back to where I am in 30 pounds or I go to where I never wanted to be again, 30 pounds. Because of the way that I first lost the weight, I think that it was so unnatural. It wasn't normal, it wasn't reality. I need personally to figure out how to have balance within my life and feel comfortable within my body. I hate the way that I look right now. I've been lying. I've been lying about where I'm at because, and I don't want to lie. I obviously have a problem with addiction. Like, let's just tell the truth. Like, I have a problem with overeating. I have a problem with over-exercising. Allie Vincent, who won The Biggest Loser, can't go and check in